Today I have my very first request for a video. I'm so excited. My friend Alicia asked me if I would do a tutorial on how to make paints, spray paints, and inks. So what I've made, and I'm showing you this at the beginning even though I'm making it throughout the video. I'm kind of filming it in reverse. I wanted to have something that I could show at the very beginning. This is alcohol ink, and it is silver. And I made it with a Bic marker, and I'll go into a little bit of detail about it and show you exactly how I did that. Then she really likes the idea of that Dylusions, I think that's how you say it, spray paints. So this is my take on the Dylusions spray paint in red and in aqua. Those are the colors that she wanted, and so I've made them for her. I really hope you like this video, and I hope if anyone else has any ideas of things that they would like, please let me know. I did get another request from Kay, another viewer, and she asked if I would do a steampunk video, and I'm thrilled with stencils, and I'm thrilled because I love stencils, as you know, and I'm thrilled to be doing it. I've already kind of started on it, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So without any further ado, let's get into how we made these. Not inexpensive, and this is much cheaper. So this is a Bic silver marker. I didn't have silver, and I really wanted silver. The first thing you do, I'll do it in order so you see. I gotta get my glasses on because I'm kind of blind. The first thing I do when I'm doing this is I take a little plastic container that's a disposable. This was from Stampin' Up. It had a snail in it, if you believe that. And I decided, a snail refill. We pull the nib out. Did you see me do that? It pulls out really easily with needle nose pliers. You throw that in your little plastic container. That's important. Then you're going to take those same needle nose pliers or other pliers. Sometimes I do this with 2 pliers. It depends on how easy it is to pull off. But the whole gist of this is you're working these 2 pieces apart. No, you're never using this marker again. This marker is trash. Okay. What I did was I just kind of worked with the bottom of it, and we'll see if we can yank that off. I wonder if my Tim Holtz scissors will just cut this. Yeah, it's cutting it. Let's see. Probably cutting the little nib, or the little thing I need inside. I don't care because that's coming out anyway. Okay, now you can see the little thing inside that I want. So I'm going to see if I can just yank it out with these little needle nose now. Jeez, getting this thing out is a nightmare. Stick it under there. We go. Okay, I got a system now. Oh, well, no wonder. That's really long compared to the other ones I've ever done. Okay, here's what you do next. You take your Xacto knife. Not wanting to come out. Probably cut myself on those later. You normally wear gloves when you do this because this is a real stainy thing. You see I have all my surface covered with paper, but I think I'm just going to take a piece of cardstock and hold over it. Okay, so you should be able to see what I'm doing. You take your Xacto knife, and this is like a plastic covering that you just want to cut. And inside there are a bunch of fibers. And the fibers are what hold all of the silver pigment that you want. And then I roll it over, and I do the same thing to the back. If you can get that silver thing off, it's even better. I sometimes just spread it like that. And that works well, but this one's going to fight me all the way around. Let's put our alcohol. I'm using just regular 70% alcohol. Some people use the higher, some people use the lower. And I'm going to fill my bottle. That ought to be good. Put a little bit back in. You can always add more later. Then you're going to throw your alcohol in with your nib that you took out of the front. And then the other thing I do, if I can't get the plastic off of this, which obviously I won't be able to, what I do is instead I cut it in little pieces so that, or in half. Let's just try for half. This thing's really difficult to play with. Or not even half. I'm just going to go like that. Then you just throw it in. Because my container is so long, I didn't think it would be long enough to hold all this. What you're going to do is you're just going to let it set in there. And it's going to release all of that silver into the water. And we'll come back to it in maybe, and if you get, let's say you got the silver on the tips of your Tim Holtz like I did, you just put it back and put it in your alcohol. And then you just take cloth, which of course I can't figure out what I did with my cloth. Even though it should be right here, I'll just use the paper. And you just wipe it off, and the alcohol will take it off. The fibers, we'll call them, usually they lighten up over time, so you know when it's time to take it out of the water. So that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to kind of let it sit in the water, let it soak up all of its goodness, and then when we come back, hopefully by then I will have found my funnel, and I'll be able to put it all together. Remember that if your recycling center takes all the way to 6, if there's a 6 or a number on your marker, you can recycle all these pieces, and that's what I would recommend you doing if you can. And we'll be back. So the bottle I'm going to be using is simply basic. It's just an old spritz cologne. I buy these at garage sales. People will be selling the cologne, and I'll say, would you like to sell that for $0.25? I only want the bottle, and they're like, sure, I don't care, because, you know, really, who wants an old stinky spray? You need your garbage can close at hand for this part. What you're going to do is you're going to take your little insert out of the I'll just do it with my hands. I might as well just wash them another 100 times. Make sure you can see that really well. And then I squeeze this out. I try to get as much of the pigment out of that, or the alcohol ink out of that. Oh, that's my dog barking at Rich, who's trying to get us out from under the snowstorm that we just had. Then I'm going to wipe off. Oh, Bella, stop crying. Okay. I put it in another container so that hopefully I won't have, I couldn't find my funnel, but I thought this was shaped enough like a funnel that it might work. And I want to make sure I get all that glittery, silvery stuff off the bottom. You're okay, Bella. It's alright. Now I'm going to, oh, I got that nib in there. I'm going to get that out. And dump it all back in the bottle, because we want as much of that color as we can get. I'm going to put it in the other container, because you know I'm going to spill it again. I'll just go back and forth from container to container until I have it all out. So you put your lid on it. Oh, look how silvery I am. I'm so pretty. I've turned into the Silver Surfer. If you saw the Fantastic Four movie, there you have it. Look how cool that is. And it's really, really silvery. That's how you do it. Stay tuned for me to have my hands cleaned. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you remembered how much I had on here of the black ink. I just took a little bit of alcohol and wiped it off. With you just take the alcohol marker apart, you put it in alcohol, you let it sit there until the nib that's from the tip of the marker and the inside that we've sliced open are completely, we'll call them juiced out, and that the liquid has gone into the ink has gone into the liquid. These are some of those pages from my journal that I just sewed. I thought I would just spray a little bit on there, hopefully, and we'll be able to see that is alcohol ink in silver. Of course, it's going to run around. I'm going to put it there and let it dry, and I'm going to lay it so that I'm going to make some different kinds of sprays. So that is our silver alcohol ink. And of course it's on gesso, so it's not really going to sink in very much. This is some red that I made that's going to be like Dylusions. And I want to spray it on a piece of paper, and hopefully it'll also spray out. And we'll see how that... Oh, that's very vibrant. Okay, that's red. I'm going to show you how I did this. You ready? I'm going to do it with aqua. My friend Alicia asked for how to make Dylusions type inks, sprays, and what I'm doing is I'm taking very inexpensive acrylic craft paints and very warm tap water. I mean, as hot as you can get it. And the spray bottle, there's another important component. I have these, hold on, I'm trying to get them out. These little marbles. These are your key because acrylic paint has a tendency to get kind of globby. So you need a couple of these, dollar store I'm sure. And then all I did was, I'm going to start with this much paint. Keep in mind the 2 marbles are in there. It's about, let's say, about a ½ inch of paint. Then you're going to take, I'm not going to say then anymore. Okay, we're going to fill our bottle up with as warm water as you can get out of your tap. If you can't get warm water out of your tap that you think is hot enough, go to the microwave and microwave whatever you're using. And then, this is the most important part, you have to really shake it well. That's why those little balls are in there. Marbles, whatever we're going to call them. The red, I think looks good. I'm still okay with the red. Alicia, tell me if you think that's okay, or if you think I should put more in it, because I do have more red paint. Now that it dries, I don't know. I can't decide if it needs more or not. I'm going to shake this blue a little bit more. I know I'm getting a real workout here. There's our aqua, looking good. Oh, I love that red. I mean, it's really pretty fabulous, if I have to say so myself. And runniness factor, the aqua runs a little bit, but I think it's because I put way too much in my one spot. Red, no runny. But then again, I did smear, you know, like I said, I did with the red. I did. Let's see if I just spray the aqua in one spot, if it runs. I don't think. I think it's going to be fine. I might later, I might add more. I doubt it. But, so, whoops. That's how I made, this would be a very aqua-y hand. And this is how I made real red. That was my color, I think. Yeah, no, red apple. Ooh, I have 2 different colors going here. Oh, and I think I have one of my balls is still in there. And this one is cardinal red. So I mixed 2 reds together. And I'm going to take my thing off because I have some more paint and a ball in here. Get in there, ball. There, the ball. The ball has now transferred successfully to the new bottle. So I was able to use up 2 old bottles of red paint. Well, now I can hear the balls in this one go. I've seen the tutorials on people doing this, and they use all kinds of things from Wilton food colors. I thought about trying the food colors, but I thought acrylic paint with the balls made more sense. I mean, it is a paint after all, and wouldn't it make more sense if you're using a paint versus, I don't know, it did to me. Because how do you know that food coloring is going to stay, the color is going to last, versus paint when you know? Red, I think the red is perfect. I'm happy with that. I'm going to try the aqua one more time. Let's flip that over, stick it on top. I think the aqua, good to go too. So those, Alicia, are your sandy versions of Dylusions. I hope you liked the tutorial. And then this is, I'm going to spray a little of that around. That is silver alcohol ink. So there's a difference. The one is actual alcohol based, and the other one is just very hot water mixed in with acrylic paint and 2 little balls, little marbly balls. I hope that tutorial worked for you, and I hope you tried, Alicia, and I hope others try it too. This was lots of fun to try. I haven't made alcohol inks for a while, and I also, oh, here's another tip. Let's say you want this to be more glimmery. All you have to do is take some of that mica powder that we decanted the other day from the LA Colors. You can just put a little bit of that in there, and it'll make it into a glimmer spray. What do they call that? Sparkling something? Anyway, I don't know because I've never bought it, but I've always just done my own in the sprays. So those are the ones that we've made today. And again, I hope you like those, Alicia. It's all for you. You're such a sweet girl. I figured the least I could do is make you a little bit of spray paint. And hopefully others will be able to like it too. And please give it a thumbs up. It's embarrassing. Okay, who's aqua and red? I don't know. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. So this is our baby. Her name is Honey. And this is my baby. His name is Rich. She likes that for some reason. I don't know why. Isn't she the cutest little thing you ever did see? And isn't he the cutest thing you ever did see? He's the best. And so is she. That's a pretty girl. And she loves her mama. Loves her daddy. And here is her big sister, Bella. There's our Aggie. No, that's Bella. Sorry. So there, now you've seen 2. Aggie's in the hall. And that's our story. Hope you like her. Bye-bye.